St. Louis Symphony Orchestra is just 6 months away from the grand reopening of Powell Hall.
The historic venue has been undergoing a $140 million renovation and expansion. Tonight, only 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski got a sneak peek inside as construction reaches a crescendo.
For the last 2 years, the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra has been on the road playing everywhere but their home, Powell Hall.
This building opened in 1925, and so this has been a part of St. Louis history for a long time.
They were displaced for a much-needed renovation and expansion that will open just in time for this icon to turn 100 years old.
What was important to our architects as they began the design process is to figure out a way that they won't disrupt the memories that have been created here over many years.
Paying attention to every detail from the floors, which will be the same white oak and luscious red carpet once again, all the way to the iconic dome.
When we took out all the seats and opened the doors and got natural daylight into the space, we realized that there were at least 15 different colors of white paint on the ceiling and walls.
It actually took 5,600 gallons of paint to cover the entire auditorium and maintain the historical features of the space.
We cleaned the gold. We didn't repaint the gold because it's actually gold leaf, and just by painting the white, it made it really pop out.
The building used to be called St. Louis Theater and was home to vaudeville shows and motion pictures, so it wasn't exactly built for hundreds of musicians as it's used today.
Previously, musicians would warm up wherever they could find space, and in some cases they would actually warm up in the boiler room of Powell Hall. So part of this project adds warm-up rooms on various levels and in different spaces that provide space for our musicians to hone their craft.
Visitors will now enter into a brand new vestibule. They'll have concession stands and restrooms on every level, a cafe, a bar, and more. All with accessibility in mind and bringing people together through music.
It's purposefully designed so that people from the outside can see what's happening in here. Powell Hall was relatively closed on most sides, and this expansion opens us up to the community more, and it was designed to feel one with the St. Louis region.
Reporting in St. Louis, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.
Powell Hall will reopen in September on September 19th with opening weekend concerts September 26th through the 28th.